This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It sure is great having you join me here in these online lessons. This is lesson 16 in this mini course that is all about flat picking. In this lesson, we're going to work on a new technique called hammering on. It's a type of slur, so we're going to work on that. We're also going to have a slightly different strumming pattern than what we've been working on. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First, the strumming pattern that we've been using, we've been going bass, down, up, and then having an alternate bass, down, up. I'm demonstrating this on a G chord using that root, and in this case to an alternate of the third. So that's what we've been doing. In this lesson, the strumming pattern is going to have, it's kind of like taking two measures of that and scrunching it into one, and then we're going to be changing up the bass note plucking. We're going to have this bass down up, and then we're going to have an alternate bass down up, another alternate down up, and then an alternate down up. With those alternate basses, and maybe we don't even think of them necessarily as an alternate bass, but they kind of are, is we're going to be doing an arpeggio. So it's going to be going like, have an alternate, and then we're going to go to the next higher alternate and come back. So it creates this little arpeggio. So with the G chord that we'll work on first, we've got the G, we've got that low bass, that low root, so that's our bass note. Then we're going to go up to the next string, which gives us our third. Then we're going to go up to the next string, which gives us the fifth. We're going to come back to the third. So we're going to have this bass. Like that. We don't even have to add the hammer-on technique. We're going to add that in a minute, but let's just kind of get used to that. So you're going to have root, third, fifth, third, 1, 3, 5, 3. We got the 6th string, the 5th string, the 4th string, the 5th string, and back. For the C chord, so when we actually use this chord progression here, with the C chord, you got the same kind of thing. We're going to have that root on the 5th string, go up to the 4th string, which is the 3rd, go up to the 3rd string, which is the 5th, and come back to the 3rd. Root, 3rd, 5th, 3rd. So you just kind of got used to doing that. D chord is going to just be slightly different. We're not going to actually ever pluck the 3rd because of the chord voicing that we're using, but we're going to have the root there on the 4th string. Then on the 3rd string we have the 5th, and then we have the actual root. So it's just going to go root 5, root 5. Those are the options we have with the D chord. Now you can practice it just with that, and we're going to do that just this one time with the chord progression. So I got the chord progression up here on the board. It's just a 12-bar blues. We're going to have 4 measures of G, 2 measures of C, 2 measures of G, 2 measures of D, 2 measures of G. So you can practice this strumming pattern with it without adding in the hammer-on technique just yet. So let's go ahead and do that. So you got 1, a 2, a ready, and we got the G. Okay, let's look at the hammer-on technique now. So, hammering on is a type of slur on the guitar. We call it a hammer-on because we're going to actually use our finger to sort of hammer on. So with these alternate bass note plucks, I've got HO written up above it. What we'll do is pluck the open string and then add the finger. So like with the G, I've got bass down. When I'm going to do that alternate, I'll start with the open 5th string and then hammer it on. You can practice that back and forth, even with the strumming pattern we used to do, bass down, up, alternate. That's how that one's going to work. For the next string, where we were plucking that open fifth, it's the open string, so we actually can't hammer onto it. But we're going to hammer onto the sixth step of the scale. It's kind of a cool sound. So that fifth to the second fret, so it's going to be bass, open 2. We're hammering on at that second fret. It's the same thing. We're going to have that root, and then on the when we go up to the next string, which is the fourth string, we're going to have the open fourth string and then put on that third of the chord. So go back and forth between those. Up on the third string, again, that's the open string is the fifth of the chord, so we're just going to go up to that sixth step of the major scale. There, so it's going to be open to fret 2 again. Used to doing that on the C chord. And on the D chord, even though the pitches are slightly different, we'll just use the same pattern. So the same type of way we've been going about it. So we get the bass, and then we're going to take in this case, the fifth is actually what our finger's playing, but we're going to take the G, which is the fourth, and go up to that fifth. So you can practice that one. And then on the second string, when we alternate with that part, we're going to have the sixth of the chord is actually going to go to the root. We're going to be hammering on, this is the only case where we hammer on with our ring finger on that third fret. That one. Let's try plugging this in with our chord progressions. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and we got the G. So, it's great to take it at that nice slow tempo, but this thing, of course, can be done quite faster. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. We'll go here if you can. If not, you can hear what it sounds like and what you want to, build up to. See it? 1, 2, ready, and G. Take it even faster if I can get it going. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that wraps us up for this lesson. Super fun technique. You can take that strumming pattern and plug it into any of the other songs we've done. Mess with it with other types of chords. It's a fun one. It's a really great one. In the next lesson, and actually the next few lessons, we're going to start working on bass note runs in between the different chord changes. So this is kind of fun. So that's going to be great. Teach you how to do that. We'll start that in the next lesson. Keep having fun with the guitar. Take care. We'll see you next time. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.